Imagine looking out your window, and instead of green trees and blue oceans, you see a world covered in shades of purple and violet. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But what if I told you this might have been Earth's actual color millions of years ago? Scientists believe that before plants became green, early life on Earth may have been dominated by purple bacteria. So why did Earth turn green? And could we have ended up living in a purple world? Stick around, because this is one of the wildest science facts you'll ever hear. To understand why Earth might have been purple, we first need to talk about photosynthesis, the process plants use to capture sunlight and turn it into energy. Today, plants are green because they contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs red and blue light from the sun but reflects green, which is why trees and grass appear green to us. But here's the weird part. Scientists have found that chlorophyll isn't the most efficient pigment for absorbing sunlight. So what if early life on Earth used a different method? Enter retinal, a pigment found in some ancient bacteria that absorbs green light instead of red and blue. And when light interacts with retinal, guess what color gets reflected? Purple! This means early life on Earth may have used retinal-based photosynthesis, making the planet look violet or magenta instead of green. Alright, so this all sounds pretty wild, but where's the proof? Well, there are still organisms alive today that support this theory. 1. Purple bacteria still exist. Meet the halobacteria, a group of microbes that thrive in extreme environments, like salt lakes and deep-sea hydrothermal vents. These bacteria use retinal instead of chlorophyll to absorb sunlight, just like the organisms that may have covered early Earth. 2. Chlorophyll came later. Scientists believe chlorophyll-based photosynthesis evolved after retinal-based photosynthesis. Over time, chlorophyll organisms became dominant, and green replaced purple as the primary color of life. 3. NASA is studying purple worlds. NASA is looking for planets outside our solar system with signs of retinal-based life, because if it happened on Earth, it might have happened elsewhere in the universe too. Let's say chlorophyll never took over. What if Earth had stayed purple? How different would life be today? 1. Purple plants and forests. Instead of green, all the plants, trees, and even seaweed might be shades of violet, lavender, or magenta. 2. A different-looking sky. Since light interacts differently with colored surfaces, the atmosphere could look different too. Maybe we'd have a more golden or reddish sunset instead of blue and orange. 3. Our eyes might have evolved differently. Human vision might be tuned to detect different wavelengths of light, possibly making our eyes more sensitive to purple tones instead of green. Imagine looking out over a violet rainforest or seeing purple grass blowing in the wind. It would feel like we're living on an alien planet. While we're talking about Earth's wild history, here are some other insane facts you probably didn't know. 1. Earth was once a snowball planet. There was a time when the entire Earth was covered in ice. About 650 million years ago, our planet froze over completely, and some scientists believe it looked like a giant snowball floating in space. 2. The moon was once part of Earth. The moon didn't always exist as a separate object. Scientists think a Mars-sized planet crashed into Earth billions of years ago, blasting off a chunk of Earth that later became the moon. 3. The atmosphere used to be orange. Before oxygen took over, our atmosphere was filled with methane and carbon dioxide, making the sky appear orange instead of blue. 4. Earth's gravity is not the same everywhere. Believe it or not, gravity is slightly weaker in some parts of the world, especially in places like Hudson Bay, Canada. Scientists think this is because ancient glaciers compressed the land so much that it still hasn't fully bounced back. So, Earth might have been a purple planet millions of years ago, covered in violet bacteria instead of green plants. And if things had gone differently, we might be living in a completely different-looking world today. What do you think? Would you want to live on a purple Earth? Let me know in the comments. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome science facts, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.